All right, here we are at 2371 Butterfly Palm. The first thing you notice is the driveway. You can tell that they just had this pressure cleaned. The color's popping. Maybe they put new ones in. Looks like it's just pressure cleaned. You can see how kind of dull the rest of them are on the street. So it's unbelievable the coloration that they have here. You can see kind of some of the pumpkins out. Pretty kid friendly in here, like we kind of talked about before. This guy over here has got a little ghost out and got a little smiley face pumpkin in the window. So, is very, very active for holidays and for activities like that for the kids. You're not far from the community center. You're a walk, a bike to the community center, which is nice because this community does get pretty big as you go around. House that we looked at before was down the street this way. That was 30 grand less, I believe, but it did not have a pool, which is the big difference. And the pool's worth at least 40 to 50, if not more, depending on the pool. Got a couple accents on the garage door to dress it up. Real nice landscaping out front. They just trimmed all this. Front doors look freshly painted. Done a lot to dress this place up. It's been on the market on and off for a while. Started at 540, if you can believe that. They're down to 468. So they've dropped at 70 grand. They got it staged right now. So they're pretty motivated to sell 168 a square foot, if I remember correctly, which is dirt low. When I pull everything from 3,000 to 4,000 square feet is what I pulled. 160 is really bottom dollar. Most everything is selling higher than 180. A lot of it's selling 200 to 210, depending on the condition of it. It's got brand new cabinet, quartz counters, and then that's the two-tone they're talking about. Got the white and with kind of like a grayish brown, and they got the tumbled travertine tile backsplash. So all brand new in here. Okay, lots of coloration in the cabinets here on this side. The farmer's sink, farmhouse sink. Basically all the fixtures in here are brand new. You got GE appliance package, stainless steel, that's brand new as well. Went high end on the appliances too. They did a really nice job. Pantry needs to be painted a little bit. Tile floors on the diagonal that they cleaned up. Little breakfast nook here. It's got some really nice features with the woodworking where the TV goes. Carpet's in really good shape as well. Looks like they steam cleaned that. Got a nice pad underneath it. It's nice and soft, nice and fluffy. So it really does show well. I mean, it doesn't look like this carpet needs to be replaced at all. This master bedroom has been whitewashed a little bit, so you need some color in here. Something in the tray maybe, something on the walls. Got a linen closet here, and you got his and her closets. Probably do something with the closet racks. I'm not a huge fan of just the wire racking, but again, that's personal preference. Here's his side. It's all mirrored. There I am. Got my Mandarin Brothers t-shirt on today. Not to see any clients, so. Anyway, here's the bath. Let me get in here a little bit. Shower's pretty standard, but you can tell again they replaced all the hardware. They cleaned it up real well. You got a little bit of grout cleaning to do. Bleach that out of there in the corners. A little bit. It's not too bad. Probably just re-grout it or clean it. Got the clown lights up here. It's all mirrored all the way top to bottom. New faucet hardware, and big old tub, big old silver tub. Okay. Got a crack that runs down through here. Not really much you can do about that, unless there's extra tiles, which I doubt it, but that's a pretty minor crack, or you could just redo the tiles in there if you wanted to. There is an access door out to the patio from the master. Brick pavers here. You look at the aerial, that does back up kind of to where the main entrance is, but they really have done, I'm very impressed with this community, how they've done the berm, the hedge, and everything like that to really build it up. You kind of saw a car go by there. It's still really, really quiet because people have kind of just come out of the gate. So I mean, I stood out here earlier and I didn't really hear any noise at all. So it stays very, very quiet for being at the entrance. Neighbor has an outdoor pool, it looks like, but they got, I mean, look how thick that hedge line is. Same thing on this side. Eureka palms are the best kind of hedge line like that. I don't know what that cabbage palm maybe in the corner. It's a cool looking plant. There you got the child fence there. You can see the pre-drills for it here, so you can pop that back up. You got little planer baskets over there. So it really does have great exposure. Nice shade here. So since you have western exposure, you know, it does kind of get hot on your patio if you don't have something blocking it, with which those trees will do pretty well. So I actually prefer that with a western exposure, to have some type of trees to provide you with the shade to block that sun coming in. So I really like the way the exposure is on this one. Okay. What else can we show you? Guest room downstairs, which you know, this was the Ibis floor plan, I believe. It's got a little cheer room woodworking up there. Again, new knobs, new hardware. Laundry room. We got a dump sink. We got washer dryer. They got cabinets up here to store stuff. Got the pre-drilled panels here. It's dark light in the work, so I can't turn that off. More panels over there. AC's brand new. That's that one. Big old train. Hot water heaters right here. Got a little workbench, a couple shelves. Pretty standard as far as the garage goes. This house is pretty nice, and the price is primo. The last of this exact layout that sold for 500 grand. So I mean, the price is exceptionally well. Here's your big loft area. Tons of recessed lights. I actually didn't turn any of the lights on in here for the most part, like a couple over there, just to show you how bright it is without even the lights on. So I mean, it shows extremely bright with none of the lights on. Big old storage closet, in-ground electric there, and then your 2 guest rooms up here. Big guest room number 1, new fan, guest bath, new hardware on the doors, new faucets, new hardware on the doors, pretty much everywhere. And then, so 2 guest rooms and a bath up here, new fans in that room, like I said, new door hardware, new faucets, new light fixtures, pretty much everywhere. Shows extremely well.